resources, network, and community building events. Be stronger together. Join them for a chance to grow your business and have a say in decisions that will shape the future of our nation's capital. Learn more at ottawabop.ca.
Number one for local news in Ottawa and the Valley. This is City News on 101.1 FM and 1310 AM.
-1 right now with some light snow. The wind chill -9. Good afternoon. I'm Perushka Gopal-Kista. Here's what's making news right now. Ottawa is in for extreme cold weather for the next couple of days. That cold starting tonight with overnight temperatures near -30. The health minister announcing a plan that the government hopes will connect patients to more convenient healthcare options closer to home. And here in the city, the Paramedics Association says there's not enough money allocated for new hires in the city's draft budget to alleviate the growing crisis. It's now time for City News Sports. From Sportsnet Radio, here's Alex 60.
Well, Brady Tkachuk has made the trip to Florida as he will represent the Ottawa Senators in All-Star Weekend. Media Day goes this afternoon, while the Skills Challenge will take place tomorrow, and we should find out by end of day which players will compete in which events. The All-Star Game itself goes on Saturday afternoon, and you can see everything on Sportsnet starting tomorrow at 7. Meanwhile, the NBA trade deadline is exactly a week away, and Chris Haynes of Yahoo Sports believes Toronto's OG Anunoby is about to find a new home.
Do I think he's ultimately moved? I do. I think OG himself, off of what I'm hearing, he would like a change of scenery himself. I don't know that he's gone to management or it's got that far to request a trade, but management know how he feels. He's let it be known already.
The Raptors sit 2-3 on their road trip. They take on the Rockets in Houston tomorrow. To baseball, left-handed pitcher Chris Perica has re-signed with the Ottawa Titans for the 2023 season. He went 9-6 last season with a 4.51 ERA in 20 appearances. And Canadian Michael Gligic has made a good start at Pebble Beach. Gligic sitting 3 under through 8 on his opening round, currently 3 back of American leader Chad Ramey. From the Sports Center, I'm Alex Xero.
Whenever you've needed us, federal public service workers have been here for Canada. We deliver the services you rely on through this crisis and the next. But for nearly 2 years, we've been on the front lines without a contract. That's a big problem because while the government stalls on making things right, we all pay the price. Workers can't wait. None of us can. Learn more at workerscan'twait.ca. A message from the Public Service Alliance of Canada.
Get the hottest deals for the coldest streets, only at Streetswear Kids. Sip up for a better night's sleep on the street with the Faith and Park app. Step out broken glass with Kevlar kicks. Panhandle in a cashless society with the Tap Me Teddy. Now 20% off. Because the truth is, 20% of Canadians facing homelessness are youth. This winter, wear something that actually makes a difference. Buy a toque at raisingtheroof.org and help end youth homelessness.
You're with City News. I'm Scott Burnett. Closing arguments are underway at the trial of a Quebec man charged in connection with the kidnapping of a couple from upstate New York. Gary Arnold told the jury he was threatened by a man known simply as Big to do various jobs in September 2020 and didn't know the victims. Arnold is facing 7 charges, including kidnapping, unlawful confinement, extortion, and conspiracy stemming from the abduction of James and Sandra Held. The Crown has said the couple, who were freed 2 days later, were kidnapped as leverage in a bid to recover 50 kilograms of cocaine or $3.5 million cash from their grandson. A whale that washed ashore in Hawaii over the weekend likely died in part because it ate large volumes of fishing traps, fishing nets, plastic bags, and other marine debris. The whale's death highlights the threat to wildlife from the millions of tons of plastic that ends up in oceans every year. Christy West of the University of Hawaii says there was enough foreign objects in the opening of the whale's intestinal tract to block food from getting through. She says it's the first known case of a sperm whale in Hawaii waters ingesting discarded fishing gear. Australia is removing the British monarchy here's the bill as it is.
I think the Queen is amazing, and so we should keep her in like loving memory of her. Maybe the King could go on another note, but keep the Queen.
King Charles is still expected to appear on coins in Australia that currently bear the image of the late Queen Elizabeth. It's expected to take several years before the new note goes public. I'm Ed Donahue.
Traffic and weather together next.
I'm Peter Fraser with Prudential Q-Trade Securities and Alterna Wealth Management. Happy New Year! What are the prospects for 2023? Global conflicts, climate change, the economy can all impact your financial security, your estate planning, and your investments. This year, why not make your financial plan an important part of In With the New? Grow your investments and secure your retirement and estate. Reach me today at moneymondays@alterna.ca.
Upgrade your lifestyle by renting a Lapine apartment in Barhaven, Canada, Renfrew, or Smiths Falls. It's carefree living next to the shopping, dining, and entertainment venues in your favorite neighborhood. Host family and friends in a spacious apartment home. Enjoy a fitness center, saltwater pool, outdoor terraces, garden courtyards, and more. Visit LapineApartments.com or call 1-888-4-LAPINE to explore your options and start a new lease on lifestyle. Tour today.
Good afternoon. We've got volume delays on the Queensway westbound from Vanier to Bronson, and then again Parkdale to Pinecrest. Eastbound on the Queensway from Carling to Rochester. Eastbound on the 417 from the 174 to Bockley. We have eastbound delays on the 174 from Blair to Jean d'Arc. Eastbound on the 174 at Orleans Boulevard. We've got a vehicle in the ditch at Limebank and Leitrim, and a collision in Gatineau at Pink between Blizzard and DeGreaves. The one-time top-up of $500 to the Canada Housing Benefit is available to help lower-income renters. Apply now at canada.ca/rental benefit. With the forecast for Ottawa and the Valley, here's weather specialist Denise Andriacci.
Flurries heavy at times for this afternoon. The risk of some squall activity as well. Blowing and drifting snow as the winds start to intensify out of the southwest. Extreme cold warnings have been issued. We fall to -30 overnight. This dangerous cold sticks around for Friday and through Saturday as well. But by Saturday midday to Saturday night, we start to see things level out a little bit. We're more stable for Sunday, but we've got more snow in the forecast as well. So just dangerously cold conditions. And that starts tonight here for Ottawa and Smiths Falls. Our low -30.
We know weather. In fact, we guarantee it.
City News 1011 is the only station with a weather guarantee.
Every morning, our meteorologist, Denise Andriacci, will predict the high temperature.
If we're off by more than 3 degrees, you could win our growing cash jackpot.
We can't guarantee the weather you want, but we can guarantee you'll know the weather you get. The City News Ottawa Weather Guarantee.
Find out more and enter now at citynews.ca/contests.
February is Black History Month. At the Ottawa Mission, we work to ensure that our clients of African, Caribbean, and Black descent have a safe and inclusive experience under our care. In 2020, our board of directors took leadership to denounce anti-Black racism and combat the systemic injustice that undermines the dignity, God-given rights, and well-being of human beings. The Ottawa Mission, more than a shelter. Over 1 million hours, always open, never closed. Visit ottawamission.com to learn more.
Now streaming on City TV Plus, Colin from Accounts, a brand new comedy of the classic story of boy meets girl. And the dog. I hit a dog.
Oh my God.
Nush. Two singlish, complex humans navigate love and life. I can't take the dog.
Yes.
Well, it's complicated. Colin from Accounts, now streaming on City TV Plus, available with Prime Video channels.
You're with City News. I'm Scott Burnett. Closing arguments are underway at the trial of a Quebec man charged in connection with the kidnapping of a couple from upstate New York. Gary Arnold told the jury he was threatened by a man known simply as Big to do various jobs in September 2020 and didn't know the victims. Arnold is facing 7 charges, including kidnapping and unlawful confinement, extortion, and conspiracy stemming from the abduction of James and Sandra Helm. The Crown has said the couple, who were freed 2 days later, were kidnapped as leverage in a bid to recover 50 kilograms of cocaine or $3.5 million cash from their grandson. A whale that washed ashore in Hawaii over the weekend likely died in part because it ate large volumes of fishing traps, fishing nets, plastic bags, and other marine debris. The whale's death highlights the threat to wildlife from the millions of tons of plastic that ends up in oceans every year. Christy West of the University of Hawaii says there was enough foreign objects in the opening of the whale's intestinal tract to block food from getting through. She says it's the first known case of a sperm whale in Hawaii waters ingesting discarded fishing gear. Australia is removing the British monarchy from its banknotes.
The British monarch remains Australia's head of state, but the role is mostly symbolic. Australia's central bank announced its new $5 bill would feature an Indigenous design rather than an image of King Charles. Some Australians support it.
Don't be listening to monarchy because it's 2023 and it's a bit ridiculous.
I think that's a really great idea to connect back to Australia's history rather than the white history of Australia.
Opponents say the move is politically motivated. This Australian likes the bill as it is.
I think the Queen is amazing and we should keep her honor in loving memory of her. Maybe the King could go on another note, but keep the Queen.
King Charles is still expected to appear on coins in Australia that currently bear the image of the late Queen Elizabeth. It's expected to take several years before the new note goes public. I'm Ed Donahue.
Traffic and weather together next.
The City News Business Center, it's Richard Southern. Some big currency news to pass along from down under. King Charles III will not appear on Australia's new banknotes when they come out. Instead, a new Indigenous design will replace the previous portrait of the late Queen Elizabeth II. The change pertains only to the $5 bill in Australia. It's the only banknote there to feature the monarch's face. The Reserve Bank of Australia says the decision follows a consultation with the government, which supported the change. However, the face of King Charles III will be seen on Australian coins later this year. Meantime, sticking with currency news, Canada's new black toonies are a hot item on the resale market, apparently. Nearly 2 months after the Royal Canadian Mint began circulating the new black toonies honoring Queen Elizabeth, they're appearing on resale sites.